Hey guys, hello, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maryann Okonkwo. Thank you so much for stopping by if you're a returning subscriber, and if you're not a returning subscriber, I don't know why you haven't already subscribed. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, at the end of watching today's video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, like this video, share with your friends, and most importantly guys, I'm trying to hit 1,000 this year, so definitely consider subscribing and joining the family. On this channel I make videos about productivity, lifestyle, building a career here in the US, and just about my side hustles. If those are video ideas or videos that interest you, then definitely consider joining and subscribing to my small but growing family. In today's video, I am super excited. I know I say this all the time, but yeah, I'm really excited about today because guess what? Today is March monthly reset. I'm really excited because now it's almost like a routine to me. Like throughout last month, what I was able to accomplish in terms of uploading my videos consistently 3 times every week since like last year December. I think I've been super consistent, and if you enjoy that kind of consistency, then definitely consider joining and subscribing to this family. I upload Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays every week. I've made it a habit to always reflect on my previous months and plan for a new month, and that's something that's really, it's a new habit I picked up last year, and it has really helped me become more strategic and more like extremely organized in terms of knowing exactly what I want to accomplish each month, and just being able to go back and reflect and think about it just gives me that assurance and gives me a sense of accomplishment when I'm able to just check that off. Well, guess what? In today's video, we're going to be checking off all our goals for February 2022. Let's go ahead and go straight into the goals. And if you haven't seen me planning for February, then you should click the card up here to go watch it. I also do like a separate prep and organize for a new month with me, which you should definitely check out. I do that every month as part of my monthly reset series, so definitely consider clicking the card and going to watch it. I'm also going to put them linked in the description box so you can easily have access to them. Now let's go straight into today's video. So, woo! We're gonna be oh, I'm trying this new creamer. It's is it hazelnut caramel? No, vanilla caramel, and it tastes so good, guys. I'm not even kidding you. It tastes so good. I'm a huge fan of vanilla, but vanilla and caramel, ooh la la. How I like to organize to like my weekly reset is, so I talk about my February goals and check out, like tell you guys the ones I was able to achieve and not, and then I go ahead and set up my goals for March, which is in the upcoming month, and I do this by breaking down my overall 2022 goals. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna again put a link somewhere so you can go check it out, and I encourage you to subscribe and join this family. You're definitely going to enjoy my content. Anywho, once I'm done with that, I'm going to be talking about if I made any extra cash. This month was a little bit different because God saw me this month and I got 2 clients this month, so I'll be talking about like my finances, my budgeting, and like all that nice stuff at the end. It's not a lot, but definitely more than last month. Last month there was no money that came in from any of my businesses, so yeah, we're going to be doing all of that in today's video. But first, let's go ahead and reflect on all our 2022 February goals. So I divided them into like buckets. I'm going to put a screenshot here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I put them under personal goals, YouTube, finance, academy, business, and then I just put one at the bottom so I don't forget about my new learnings. Okay, February goals was to read this book. I'm not gonna lie, I have read up to page 11. I know that's terrible, but guys, if you guys know how busy and stressed I have been this past couple of days and weeks, the whole of February, and again because I'm a student, so there's literally no time to do anything outside of doing quizzes, reading for tests, preparing for an exam, preparing for my class. So I do a lot of reading academically, but in terms of leisure reading, I haven't really been able to. I don't have that time, honestly. So but I really like this book, so I'm going to try again to complete it this month. And luckily my last exam for this month or for this term is on Friday, so weekend next week I should be done with this book. But so far, that what I've read so far, it's really good. As I mentioned earlier, I think it's an amazing book for anybody who is career oriented out there and you're just thinking about ways to be bold, you're just looking for some sort of inspiration. This is definitely a good book, but I haven't finished reading it. So just to add to that, my marketing professor also gave me a book to read. So he was like, you know, this is a really good book, and it's called Building Strong Brands by Aka. So this is the paperwork. Again, I haven't finished reading this. This is more, I think, like everything about marketing and just building a brand. And I think like what I've read so far, like this book is really, really good. I think when I'm done reading it and I return it, I'm definitely going to go and buy this on Amazon because I feel like it's an amazing book. Like the stuff that I've seen so far, and I'm currently at page 13. Yeah, I just got this like when Thursday, so there was no time, but I really want to finish it. The goal is to finish it before our class on Tuesday so I can return it. So definitely have to, because I mean I have to return it. So those are the two books that I kind of like started but I didn't finish. The one I started reading last month, which was The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I haven't picked it up since I left it last month. Guys, I've been busy, so I spend a lot of time reading academic stuff I feel would directly impact my grades because those are priority for me now than like leisure reading. So yeah, long story short, I didn't achieve that goal. I didn't finish reading it. Then learn something new. I'm going to be talking about this. Actually, let me just talk about it now. So the goal for each month is for me to learn something new. It can be as basic as like improving my YouTube video editing skills. And guys, let me tell you, there's this video, Final Cut video by Matthew O'Brien. I'm going to put a link in the description box. He shares like amazing tips, like mind-blowing how to edit that I have never thought about, like key like shortcuts that you can actually use when you're editing your stuff. I highly recommend that you go check it out, especially if you're using Final Cut Pro for your editing work. Another thing I learned, I went on LinkedIn, as I told you, academic reading. So I mean, it was part of our quizzes for correlation, how to clean up data and all that stuff. What I learned in the video and in the class has just been mind-blowing. Like I didn't know how to do factor analysis or cluster analysis before this class or even before I looked at LinkedIn, but now I think I'm comfortable doing it now, and I've never done that before, like even in my previous like workplaces. Again, we had like a whole research department that did that, but once in a while I think I used to do like preliminary research, maybe because it was just preliminary, we didn't need to do all that intense analysis. But yeah, so I got really excited, and what I decided to do is to go in deeper. So I applied to Launch Code. If you don't know what Launch Code is like a non-profit organization that teaches you like basic technical and product management skills. I highly recommend it if you're looking to switch into tech. I'm going to put a link down below. I applied, I didn't get it. I'm assuming because they felt like I'm already an MBA student, so why am I? Because it's the whole idea of the program is to help people who can afford it. It makes a lot of sense. So, and I went and jabbered. I already had my internship and I was trying to use that as an opportunity to prep for my internship. So probably don't say that. I'll make it look like you don't have anything doing and the cost of the training is like your only option, and then you should be able to get it. So that's just a pro tip. So but I highly recommend it. They teach you how to code, how like product management 101, like definitely highly recommend that. So that was what I wanted to do this month, but that didn't work out. I just got the feedback yesterday. The next thing I learned was, I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, the courses that I took on Coursera last year, because I didn't pay and it was longer than 6 months or something, it kind of like cancelled everything. So now I'm having to do the whole certification all over again, which I don't mind. But I'm starting with data analysis because that's what has piqued my interest this semester. So far I'm at week 2. I'm almost done with like half of week 2 of the first module, and there are like 6 modules to go. So the whole idea is to finish that up for my internship, but yeah, that is going well so far. So those are all the new things that I learned. I feel like I learned a lot this semester. There was another thing that I also learned that I also wanted to share. So we're taking this course called Leading Others, and in the class they taught us about game theory. I know a lot of us are familiar about what game theory is and what's not, but the way he kind of like explained it and like brought it down to my level for me to understand, and also applied it to like what you possibly would be going through, you know, like just do the barest minimum. So at the back of my mind, anytime I'm doing like stuff now, I'm always like, don't do too much, because I'm like that kind of person that does extra. Like when I'm working on stuff, I like to make sure that it is perfect. Like I cross check to like to make sure that it's perfect. Basically, don't do too much, just do the barest minimum and move on, and like just don't think about it, just move on. Another goal that I had was to grow my channel by 86 new subscribers. Unfortunately, I didn't meet that goal. I only grew it by 10 because as at February I was at 20 subscribers. Right now I'm at 38, 18. Oh, that's good. So I didn't meet half of my target, but that little growth is still growth, and I recognize that and I appreciate that. So thank you so much to all those who have subscribed and joined my family. I really appreciate you guys. One thing you guys can do is always interact in the comment section, because it's there for a reason, and it also, like, you just engaging in the comment section also helps like put my video out there more. So like, share the video, comment. If you're not like a huge talker, just leave like an emoji or something. I like hearing from you guys. Let's make it more conversational, okay? So go out at least once this month. We actually did, my husband and I, we went to Cheesecake Factory. I think that was Valentine's like outing. It was a really good outing. That went well. So another thing I had on my list was to call family and friends this month. So I did that. Sort of, yeah. Okay, the next one is self-care. Oh, like guys, this year I am all about self-care. My goal is every month I should have like a self-care like day, and that day for me is Sunday. So I always try to leave my Sunday free, because I want to do like self-care, like bubble baths, facials, like scrub my legs, those kind of stuff. And I've been doing it consistently. I did it consistently last month. So if you haven't seen my selfish pamper routine, then definitely click the card up here. I'm also going to put a link in the description box so you can go check it out. And that is just basically a way, like my typical pamper routine setup, sort of. We're getting there, but like, yeah, it's always good. Like guys, like the way I feel anytime I do that, I just feel rejuvenated. I feel more energetic. I would feel tired, because kind of like the salt and everything is like taking all that bad like tiredness out, so you'll feel tired immediately, but once you sleep, you're gonna sleep so well. So definitely try to incorporate it into your lifestyle. It's like a necessity, and it doesn't have to be expensive. You just buy the cheapest stuff you can get, and then just do what you can. Face masks are like really like cheap, so you can buy them, or you can even buy them in bulk or even cheaper on AliExpress. It's just that it's going to take longer for it to ship. But yeah, that's that. Meal prep, I did that. The meal that I made has finished, so I had to make like stew and rice yesterday, but that should be sufficient till middle of this month, and then I'll have to cook again. But luckily I'm going to be done with my exams on Friday, so I can use that weekend to meal prep for this month. Because I'm going to be at home for that 1 week, I mean, I can always like switch things up, but just when classes start again, I have to like do that, you know. So the next thing we have is couples time. I did that a lot this month. Yeah, yesterday we saw Love is Blind, which honestly just like pissed me off. But yeah, let me know what you think about Love is Blind show down below. And for some weird reason, all the blondes, they always have fall in love with someone and the person doesn't like them, and they go for their second choice. The second choice is just like oblivious that she doesn't like him. It's just yeah, so but I'm happy with the way the other one turned out. I would have been so pissed if, yeah, like I don't want to talk about it because it just revs me up more. Deep cleaning, we did that recently. We kind of like took out like many unwanted items and like just deep clean the house. It's very necessary because dust and everything would have accumulated. Then for YouTube, create and upload. Oh guys, create and upload 12 videos Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Guys, I have been extremely consistent. That has been happening throughout, like that happened throughout the month of February. Like I'm so proud of myself, and I see this happening like month after month. And I feel one thing that's really helped is the way I'm now like doing things. I'm like more intentional. I'm like making notes, doing to-do lists, I'm planning ahead, and it has really helped me. And then even the video scheduling that I did in terms of like my video idea bank has really helped me. So I highly recommend you consider doing that if you're a content creator. It has been such a like a huge deal for me. It has made a huge difference for me, so I highly recommend that. I am so happy about that, and I plan on doing that consistently till forever. Then did my video editing skills improve this month? I don't know, you tell me, did it improve? Left to me, I feel it improved. It was definitely better than last month, but I feel like there's still more I can do, like to make it even more aesthetic. I like the quality is really good. I think I'm like getting better at my b-rolls and being more intentional about the kind of music that I'm using. I just feel like there's still like an editing piece that is still missing, so that's why every month I try to learn something new on Final Cut Pro that I can incorporate into my videos. But so far so good. We're learning, we're gonna keep growing. But let me know in the comment section, do you think my videos are much better now? Did they improve from last month? Let's chat. So finances, save at least $100 this month. I did that. You know what? Because I had a client who came to do makeup and she paid $150, so that's like more than $100. I have another person coming in for makeup today and she's gonna be paying $100. So in total, I have saved $250. Even though the $150 earlier, I think I spent like $100 on like the self-care part. But I mean, I made money and I spent part of it. That's what money is supposed to be for. But yeah, I'm really excited about, like, I love money. If you guys don't know, I love money. Okay, so pay off my credit card debt. I did that. I just paid that in lump sum and just forgot about it. Then pay off my health insurance, not health insurance, my health expenses from last 2 years. So that has been on auto payment, but there was a new bill that came out that I'm just gonna leave till like when I have money or when I get a job or something. But yeah, I haven't paid that up. I just hope they don't add interest or it doesn't increase, but I'll keep monitoring it. If they start adding interest, then I'll just figure out a way to pay that off. Then file my taxes. As I told you guys, I don't know if I hinted already, because of the scholarship that I'm on, like I'm owing government money even though I'm like not working and I don't have money more than the $110 that I had. So I'm like, so how am I going to pay you when I don't have money? So I'm just like, I'm just so confused. So anyways, I sent all my documents to my husband so he can help me file and see, like, because I've never filed taxes before because I'm new to the US. So this is my first tax filing or violation or whatever that's called. Then for academic, read my added subscription. After that day that I showed you guys, I don't think I've checked my mailbox, so they probably have sent this month's on, so I just need to go in and check. But I've been following my online, like you can actually log in and see what's happening. So I was following the Super Bowl ad, and talking about Super Bowl ads, if you're into ads or you work in the ad agency, which was your favorite Super Bowl ad? For me, it's the Alexa ad, followed by, I don't know, a lot of people seem to like the Coinbase. Initially I thought it was a fantastic idea, but now I'm one of those that when thousands of people like something, and that's when I start disliking it. Let me know if you like that as well. But yeah, I liked the idea, but now that everybody Coinbase, I'm like, guys, move on, you know. So another thing I plan on doing academically, is to get a certificate in MS, Microsoft Azure, and also my data analysis and project management. I told you guys, I mentioned earlier that now I have to do everything because I didn't pay on time, so I couldn't submit my, it's like, yeah, so now that I'm doing it, I'm gonna make sure, I don't know, maybe I should even pay, and yeah, maybe I'll just do everything, audit everything and then pay, but I have to do everything within a month so it doesn't like reset. Then for business wise, I wanted to get 10 new customers this month, both for hair and makeup. I think I'll get like 4 to 5. I think I would say I got like 4 to 5 new people inquiring about my services, but then either I wasn't available or they thought my prices were too high and they didn't come. But for this month, which is February, I got 2 people. So one was makeup, the other one is still makeup, which is coming today at 4. I'm really excited about that. She's doing a natural glam, so yeah, looking forward to it. Natural glams are like so easy to do. It just means that you have to pay more attention to the skin and like kind of like make your skin work perfect. So, and I love skin work, as you guys know. So that's basically it with my February goals. What do you guys think? What were your goals for February? Did you achieve them? What are some of your new goals for for March, and what plans are you making towards achieving them? So the next part of this video, so I'm tempted to make this a separate video, and then that makes a lot of sense because I can talk about how much I spent this month and add that as like part of my monthly reset videos. I mean, I just made $250 this month, so, and I spent like most of the money that I spent was my husband's own. Packing, I definitely spent a lot on packing this month, and the self-care stuff that I bought. So maybe I'll be more intentional next month because I don't keep track of those. I mean, I can remember some bits of it, but I can't really remember exactly. So plus I went to school on Friday, so that's adding more. I'm going to go ahead, go offline and draft up my goals for March and then come back. Many of them will be the same with what I said for February, but I'm just going through to make sure nothing new comes out, and I'll be right back, guys. So yes, I just checked, and pretty much all my goals for February, I'm going to be moving them into duplicating them and trying to achieve the same goals for this coming month. So academically, I'm still on track. I forgot to add that there's just this course that's a little bit hard to decide yet because we haven't done our final project, but hopefully I get an A. My goal is to have all A's this semester. As I told you guys, my initial goal was to maintain my scholarship, and now that I'm in a comfortable position where I know that is maintained, my new goal is to make sure I get on the dean's list. And to get on the dean's list, you need to meet a minimum of 3.7. That's basically my new goal that I'm just going to be adding to that. Financially, in terms of budgeting, I personally, stuff like spent on parking and for gas, and what else, like sometimes I'll just go to Walmart and buy like stuff for the house. So I don't have the receipts anymore, but I'm going to be more intentional next month. I promise you guys. I'm still trying to figure out this whole budgeting aspect of my life, budgeting and finances. So when we get there, like once I get to a comfortable position where, because there's nothing really to share, I'm like not making money because I'm a student, so it's like hard to, like, what exactly am I sharing, you know? So don't worry, we're going to figure all of that out. But if you're interested in finding out how much I spent in the month of February, then click the card up here so you can go watch that and just like see, you know, just see how much I like spent for the month of February. So with that said, I have come to the very end of today's video. I'm really excited about chatting with you guys in the comment section. Let me know what your goals for March are. If you achieved some of your goals for February, what were your goals for February? Let's chat in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like this video, share with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe so we can grow. Remember that my goal every month is to hit 83 new subscribers every month, and I can't do that if you guys are not sharing my videos or engaging, so that YouTube can even push it like up there, you know. Really do that. It's not by force. I mean, that was the whole idea of creating a new channel, so that I can personally engage with my new followers, you know, closer with you guys. I want to be friends with you guys, okay? So I'll see you guys in my next one. I love you guys. Bye.